Watching WJLA 24/7 News Good Morning Washington on your side.
Well, it is never too late to prepare your students for life after college. After overcoming a difficult transition into adulthood, the millennial coach, Jennifer Jackson, created a platform designed to support students into postgraduate life. So Jennifer is here this morning to kind of explain how you teach these postgraduates about Adulting 101.
Yes, and so I started ADLT 101 and the Adulting Academy to kind of help students and young adults navigate that transition into life after school. So after I graduated myself, it was pretty challenging. I moved, I got a new apartment, I had a new car, and I had so many questions about just how to navigate adulthood.
Yeah, and there's more expenses than I think people actually realize when they graduate. You have utilities, you have the car note, you have rent, things that you weren't necessarily paying in college. So you said that the average student coming out of college makes under $50,000. That's starting income for recent grads.
Right. So the average starting income for recent grads is about $49,785.
Okay.
And so I've given you just kind of, a little bit of prop money to represent that amount that a typical recent grad would have in their bank account.
Okay. So now let me ask you, is that number net number? Is that what I'm bringing home after taxes?
No, so that is actually gross. So it's a little bit less the take-home money. So, once you do a little bit of math, it, give or take, goes about $3,200 a month, like I said, depending on the taxes and which state that you live in.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's my starting money. Just got my paycheck.
Yes, just
what
got
are my
paid.
expenses? Yeah, just got paid, and I'm ready to go out and party. However,
we have bills.
Yes,
First
we
of
have
all,
bills to pay.
Yes.
Okay, so what are we starting with?
So first we're going to start with, rent, obviously
Yes.
wherever you're going to live. And so here in DC, the average cost for housing with about a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment is going to be about $1,998. And so, we have our money here, so I'm going to take a little bit from you.
Okay, you just took 4 bills from me.
So, here's what we're working with right now.
Yeah.
So we still have more bills to pay, right?
So I have 7 bills left.
Still have more bills to pay.
Yes, we
And so
do.
we also, a lot of recent graduates have student loans.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so the average student loan debt that a recent graduate would have is about $39,400.
Oof, okay.
Yeah, and so their monthly rate that they have to spend is usually around $300, depending on maybe you're on certain payment plans, but, take away some more money for that.
Okay.
So take away some bucks for that.
Okay, down to 5 bills.
Yes. And then, we have other expenses such as transportation.
Yeah.
So here in the city, maybe you have a car, maybe you ride the metro. And take away a few bucks for that.
Yeah, ride the metro.
Yeah.
Utilities, food,
Yeah, so we also have
retirement.
utilities, food, and so we're going to take away a couple more bucks for that. We're getting down pretty low here.
Yeah.
And then so maybe you might have a few bucks that you put away for retirement, and then, this is what you're left with at the end of the month. It's not a lot of disposable income.
No.
So that's a lot of the challenge that a lot of young adults are having right now, is that they're really kind of adjusting to just new responsibilities and figuring out how to manage their money. And so if you are a recent grad or anyone who's kind of in this situation, I had just a few tips that I would like to share.
Yeah.
And so when I moved to DC, I was kind of faced with this situation too, with having high living expenses. And so one of the things that I did to cut costs was I had roommates. I actually had 3 roommates. And so that really reduced my monthly overhead for rent and expenses. I also lived outside of the city.
Yeah.
So, I didn't live in the heart of the city, right by the White House or anything, but I lived out in Maryland. And so my commute was a little bit longer, but I was able to save more money.
Yes.
Yes. Another thing that you can do is that, millennials, we are the side hustle generation.
Yes.
It's to get some more income in there. It's going to be to do some side hustle jobs. So things like ride sharing, maybe doing different tasks like going grocery shopping and delivering services, things like that. Or just things like doing hair, makeup on the side, just to kind of get some more income in there. So there's a few different tips that you can do.
Awesome. Where can we find you, and where can we sign up for your workshops?
Yes, you can find me at adlt101.com. And so there you'll find out more about the Adulting Academy and different workshops that we provide. So from anything from like how to buy your first house, how to buy your first car, saving and budgeting, navigating things in your first career. So we have a lot of different course material.
All right, adlt101.com. Jennifer, thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm keeping this $100 bill. I'll turn it back over to you.
All in a day's work.
That passable income.
There you go.